Hey, what's going on YouTube? I have a Wi-Fi battle against my friend Reese. He is new to the competitive scene, but he is learning. I am teaching him. He's a student. Stuff. Anyway, I brought like this fairly standard-ass team, and he brought a semi-half standard team with like Talonflame and Garchomp, and I guess Blastoise is highly used at kinda, I guess. But, yeah, the teams match up pretty well because, well, for me. But I look at one major-ass threat, and it's Blastoise. Blastoise is a fucking problem. I think it's real good with its coverage. So, I'm gonna have to watch out for Blastoise. Let's see how I handle it. Listen to some of that gold and silver music right now because, yeah, I love gold and silver. My favorite Pokemon games. So, I'm going to lead off with my Rotom. He's going to lead off with Garchomp. Now, right here, the obvious play is to Will-O-Wisp, and that's what I'm going to do. You never know what anyone's going to do, so you just go for the safe play. He actually switches into his Jolteon. I'm going to guess, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad play, but that's a super aggressive switch. If I were him, I would have switched into, I don't know, I really don't, because I don't think he had a good fire type on his team, and he didn't want anything else to take a Volt Switch. It was a risky play, but looking at my team, I have an answer for Garchomp, so I would have actually just left it in. So right here, predicting me to switch out, he's actually going to go for the Volt Switch, and that gets him some good offensive momentum. And I'm like, you bastard, you're going to go on to your fucking Blastoise, and Blastoise is in the motherfucking building, and I don't have anything that wants to fucking switch into this thing. Look at Blastoise about to get all badass with his fucking cannons and shit. That's a problem. Just look at it. It's ready to fuck up my day 3 times. So he goes for Water Pulse, and I'm like, well, I have to kind of kiss my Heatran goodbye. But I am specially defensive Heatran, and I go for Rocks. This was the play I needed to do because he has a Talonflame. I don't fuck with Talonflame. Talonflame is one of those Pokemon you don't fuck with. Rule number 1, don't fuck with Talonflame. Anyway, he goes for the Aura Sphere, and that's a dead Heatran, sadly enough. Sorry, Heatran. But you got up Rocks, so you've done the team a good duty. So I go out to Rotom, I'm like, I'm going to Volt Switch the fuck out of this thing. And he stays in, of course, because, you know, I'm not going to kill it. I'm just trying to set up a KO here. So I'm actually going to go right into my, I go into my, this fucking sucked. I go into Groot. I'm like, yeah, bitch. It's time to get fucked by a Dark Pulse. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. It was either the safest play for him to go for, which I agree in that. But it doesn't matter. Dean Ampharos from the Shield is in the building. That is right. Dean Ampharos. You tell me you have a better nickname for an Ampharos, and I will tell you no. There is no better nickname. So I'm going to go for Agility before Mega Evolving. I didn't want him to go for like Dragon Pulse, predicting me to Mega Evolve, because that would have been all bad. So I'm going to Mega Evolve right here. Now I can Thunderbolt anything on his team that's not a ground type. And that's pretty much going to be that. I wonder if Mold Breaker goes through, no, that's electric types in general. Never mind, scratch that. So, anyway, he's going to get a Shadow Ball crit and a special defense drop. Every fucking time I play Reese, he gets a fucking special defense drop. Every time he uses Shadow Ball, it happens. I don't know why. It's some bullshit. This man has hacked his game. That's exactly what's going on. He goes on to Talonflame, gets fucked by Stealth Rocks, and then goes for Brave Bird. I'm like, bitch, look at this marvelous hair. I'm going to fuck you up after this Brave Bird. So, he goes for the Brave Bird, and it does quite a bit of damage. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Stop hurting my beautiful hair. Like, look at that luscious bit of hair. Look at it. It's even on his tail, that's how beautiful it is. You cannot fuck with Ampharos. And he has, like, little horns now. So, he's going to go on to his Espeon, and I don't give a shit at this point. I'm going to T-Bolt everything. Everything, and it dies. It just dies. Thank you, Ampharos. Thank you. So he's going to go on to his Garchomp, and I'm like, dude, I'm going to hit this thing with an HP Ice right now, and he switches out. So, what this, I don't know exactly why he switched out. I'm sure he was baiting me to go for the Ice move, or maybe trying to threaten me out and make an aggressive double, but I'm faster than everything on your team at +2, and I will pretty much OHKO everything. So I'm going to T-Bolt, and looks like Dean Ampharos can handle the match. This is why he's the United States champion. He's Dean fucking Ampharos. He's the leader of the Shield. So he's going to withdraw, predicting my electric move, more than likely. But it's not going to matter even a little bit. Dean Ampharos is like, oh shit, here comes that. It's immune to my finisher. Except I've got a signature move. Hidden Power Ice for your ass. And that's a dead fucking Garchomp. So unfortunately for Chomp, he didn't get to do shit. But I'm happy because it wasn't my Garchomp, so any Garchomp that's not mine that doesn't do shit is a good thing. So he's going to bring in the Gator, and I'm like, I'm sorry Gator, I'm subscribed to your channel, but I must kill you. And that's not why he named his channel, it's Gator, but I had to, you know, I don't know, fuck it. Anyway, that was an Ampharos sweep. So I hope you guys did enjoy that. I most definitely did enjoy sweeping with that beautiful long-haired Pokemon known as Ampharos, Mega Ampharos. Unfortunately, Mamoswine didn't get to see any play. My defensive core died, and Hawlucha kind of just sat there like, what the fuck, I wanted to suplex somebody. So hopefully pretty soon here I'll be able to get a Hawlucha sweep or anything showcasing Hawlucha, to be completely honest, because Hawlucha is like one of my favorite 6th gen Pokemon without a doubt. Mainly because I'm a wrestling fan, but secondly because he's pretty fucking great. And I like Mold Breaker over Unburden, surprisingly. So, with all that being said, Dean Ampharos is a boss, believe in the Shield, and don't fuck with Talonflame. So, like, hate, subscribe, rate it, let me know what you guys think. Good game, Reese. We're going to keep battling more and more. He's just going to keep getting better and better. So, stay tuned for a little more from that series, and I will see you guys later.